Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Clara.
And I'm David. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest challenges in language learning: consistency. It's easy to feel motivated on day 1, but how do you keep that fire burning on day 30 or day 100? We'll share some powerful strategies to help you build habits that stick and may progress every single day.
Let's start with the most important question. Why are you learning English? This isn't a superficial question. Your why is your fuel. Is it to get a new job? To travel the world? To understand your favorite movies without subtitles? Your motivation needs to be deeply personal. When you feel tired or discouraged, your why is what will pull you through.
Absolutely. A student of mine, let's call him Alex, was learning English because his company offered him a promotion, but it required him to be fluent. His why was his family. He wanted to provide a better life for them. On days he felt like giving up, he would look at photos of his kids, and that's all the motivation he needed. So, I want you to take a moment and really think about it. What is your why? Write it down and put it somewhere you can see it every day.
Once you have your why, the next step is setting realistic goals. A common mistake is aiming for perfection too soon. Saying, "I'll be fluent in 6 months" is a great aspiration, but it's not a daily plan. It's like trying to climb Mount Everest in a single day. You need to break it down. Instead of, "I will study for 3 hours every day," try, "I will learn 5 new words," or "I will listen to a 5-minute podcast."
Exactly. I had another student who was just starting out. Her goal was to read a whole book in English every week. She was so enthusiastic, but it was just too much. She felt defeated after the first week. We changed her goal to read 1 page a day. She thought it was too small, but she did it. A month later, she was reading an entire chapter a day. Consistency over intensity. It's about building momentum. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. This is where the magic happens. We're talking about tiny habits. These are actions so small and easy that you can't possibly say no to them. The goal is to make the habit so simple that you remove all friction. For example, instead of study vocabulary, it's open my English flashcard app. That's it. Just open it. You might not do anything else, and that's okay, but you've completed your habit for the day.
The point is to create a trigger, a small win that leads to bigger things. Maybe you open the app and see a word you already know. That small success makes you want to keep going. Or you could say, "I'll listen to 1 minute of a podcast." That's just 1 minute. It feels so easy that you'll probably listen for 5.
Another powerful technique is habit stacking. This is where you connect a new habit to a routine you already have. For example, after I drink my morning coffee, I will say 3 sentences in English to myself. Or, when I get on the bus, I will listen to a short English news clip.
That's so smart because you're using existing triggers. You already have a routine. You already get on the bus or drink coffee. So you're just adding a tiny new step. Think about your own day. What are 2 things you do every day without fail? How can you add a small English habit right after one of them? Consistency isn't just about active study time. It's about making English a natural part of your life. This is where you create an immersive environment. You want English to be everywhere you look, hear, and touch. Change the language on your phone, your computer, and your social media apps to English. It sounds small, but you'll be surprised how many new words you learn just by navigating your phone.
Yes, and it's not just tech. Put sticky notes on objects in your house with their English names. Label your chair, your table, your refrigerator. Listen to English music and try to sing along, even if you don't know the words perfectly. Watch a movie you've already seen, but in English. You already know the plot, so it's less stressful to focus on the language.
It's about making English feel less like a school subject and more like a part of your daily life. I remember a student who used to have his GPS in English. He learned words like turn, left, right, destination, just by driving around. It was effortless learning. What is one thing in your daily life you can change to English today?
Let's talk about tracking your progress. This is a crucial step to building a solid habit. Using a habit tracker gives you a visual representation of your progress. It can be as simple as a calendar on your wall where you put an X on every day you complete your goal. Seeing that chain of excess gets addictive. You won't want to break the chain.
And what happens if you do? The number one rule of consistency is never miss twice. If you miss a day, that's okay. Life happens. But you get back on track the very next day. Don't let one missed day turn into 2, then 3, then a whole week. Just get back to it.
And don't forget to celebrate. We're so quick to focus on what we haven't done. But celebrating your small wins is what will keep you motivated. Finish a short English story. Treat yourself to your favorite dessert. Learn a difficult new grammar rule. Take a break and watch an episode of your favorite show. Positive reinforcement trains your brain to want to do the habit again. What's a small milestone you can celebrate this week?
This is a game changer. The 2-minute rule is simple. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Read before bed becomes read 1 page. Do 30 push-ups becomes do 1 push-up. The idea is to make the beginning of the habit so easy that you can't refuse. Once you've started, you'll often continue.
Exactly. It's about overcoming that initial inertia. Once you've opened the English book, you might as well read for 5 minutes. Once you've opened the app, you might as well review a few words. The goal is to start, not to finish. The finishing will come naturally as you build the habit.
And what about your mindset? You need to shift from, I have to learn English, to, I am a person who learns English every day. This is identity-based learning. When you see yourself as a learner, your actions start to align with that identity. It's not about doing a chore. It's about being who you are.
Learning a language can feel lonely. That's why it's so important to find your language learning tribe. This could be a friend, a classmate, or an online community. Having someone to practice with, share tips with, and hold you accountable makes a massive difference. You're much less likely to give up when someone is counting on you.
I remember a student, we'll call him Leo, who was learning with his sister. They had a pact to practice speaking for 15 minutes every night. Some nights they were tired, but they held each other accountable. It turned into a fun routine for them. They learned faster and stayed more motivated than if they had done it alone. Think about it. Is there a friend or a family member who could join you on this journey?
And if not, there are tons of online communities. You can find groups on Facebook, Reddit, or Discord. It's a great way to meet people from all over the world, get tips, and practice your English. Don't be shy. The worst that can happen is you meet someone cool and learn something new.
So, let's bring it all together. Consistency isn't about having a perfect routine or studying for hours on end. It's about small, manageable actions you can do every single day. It's about understanding your deep personal why, setting realistic tiny goals, and creating an environment that makes learning natural and easy.
Remember the never miss twice rule. Use a habit tracker to see your progress and celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are. Find a community to share your journey with. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Every single step, no matter how tiny, gets you closer to your goal.
We hope these strategies help you stay consistent and confident on your English learning journey. We'd love to hear what strategy you're going to try first. Let us know in the comments below. If you found this episode helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It helps us help more people like you.
And for more resources and tips, check out the links in the description. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.